Good morning, everyone. We're continuing in the words of the RAMBAM, Hilchos Talmud Torah, Perek Dalid, and we're in Halacha Vav number 6. Ein shoylin es harav k'sheyikones lebeis hamidrash. The student should not ask the Rebbe immediately when he walks into the Beis Midrash, to the study hall, Ad shetis yashev daito elav, until, says the Rambam, until he gathers his powers of concentration. He walks in, you can't jump on him right away, let him get settled. And really, a student should not ask the Rebbe a question until the Rebbe comes in, sits down, and acclimates and adjusts himself, and his mind now is relaxed and calm and ready to hear what you have to say. Two cannot ask him at once. He won't be able to focus in on what are you asking. And you cannot ask him a question that's off topic, rather only what you are speaking about, what he is learning with you. You shouldn't embarrass him. Maybe he's not holding in that area in halacha or in Torah, and therefore you're going to ask him something right now that's totally different than the learning that you're doing. He'll get embarrassed. He won't have an answer for you. He says, and a Rebbe is allowed to kind of test or trick his students with the questions that he asks, or the actions that he does in front of them, even if they are contradictory to certain things that he himself has taught or said before. Why is he doing these things? In order to sharpen them, so that they should pay attention and they should question and they should delve into the answers of why this and why that. He wants to see if they're really on the ball and they're being sharp. He wants to know, do they remember what they learned? Or they don't remember what they learned. It was known that Rebbe Zatzal, the Shiva of Der Yisrael, he used to very often ask practical daily halacha questions, and he would ask the students to bring a raya, to bring a proof from the Gemara, perhaps that they were learning. For example, he would say, how do you know that if you would have a car accident, God forbid, how do you know what your obligation of the payment is going to be for the damages? And then he would want them to examine the Gemaras that they were learning, perhaps in Bava Kama or the like, and see where it speaks about such an idea, and then bring them a proof. What was that for? To sharpen them, to see were they paying attention or not. Says the Rambam over here, needless to say, that he can ask them regarding another matter which they're not presently involved in right now, in order to motivate them, and in order to get them, to spur them on, to have them delve deeper into their learning. So the student is not supposed to ask the Rebbe something that they're not learning, because maybe he'll get embarrassed. But the Rebbe that wants to sharpen the mind of the student, certainly, says the Rambam, he's able to do such a thing. Let's see Halacha Zayin as well, number 7. Ein shoylin ma'umad. A person should not ask a question while standing. They may shiva mu'umad, nor should he respond while standing. You shouldn't ask while standing, because it looks like you're touting yourself over them. And when you're answering, so it looks like you're trying to enforce your answer. Shouldn't ask from a high place, from far away, from behind elders. And the Rebbe should only be asking based on the subject that they are learning. And the question should be asked only with awe. A person should not ask more than 3 halachas where they're studying in the same exact, where they are studying in the same exact subject that they are learning. Keep things focused, says the Gemara, says the Rambam. That is the way in which a person is going to be able to ask the questions and understand the questions in the best possible way. And therefore, this, says the Rambam, is the appropriate way and the proper way for a person to be able to learn, to ask questions, to have questions asked, and to respond properly. All the best.